News 4 Jax starts right now with a breaking news alert.
Breaking now at 5, 28 million eligible children are one step closer to getting vaccinated. The FDA has approved Pfizer's vaccine for kids 5 to 11. And next, the CDC will meet next week to give the final recommendation.
But where does the River City stand? Are they ready once that final approval is given? News 4 Jax consumer investigator Lauren Verno joining us now with the answer. Lauren?
So, Kent, long story short, there is a lot that still needs to happen between now and next week before shots can go into arms. But there is a lot of game planning going on from our local community groups to pediatricians to decide the best way to roll this out. While the special orange vials of the vaccine have yet to be secured, Agape Community House CEO Mia Jones says,
"We are ready to go as soon as we get it in hand."
Jones says as soon as the CDC gives the okay and they receive doses of the shot, the Lane Wiley Senior Center and the Clanzell T. Brown Community Center will administer the vaccine to anyone 5 and up, as well as some pop-up locations within schools,
where we would notify the schools in the area and pick one school and then have the other schools to come to that location.
Right now, there's no plans to, maybe get inside the schools when the parents aren't there. It'll always be there'll be a parent there when the shots are administered, right?
There will either be a parent there, or if the school has worked with us in advance and we have sent out consent forms and those have been returned, we would be able to administer at that point.
In addition to community centers and pop-up locations, Dr. Jeffrey Goldhagen with the Division of Community and Societal Pediatrics says there is currently discussions between retailers like Publix and CVS, along with pediatricians, as to who exactly will give out the shots.
Do you think this will all get figured out by the time the CDC meets and comes out with a recommendation?
We should have some idea mid-part of next week as far as elements of the system, probably not until the following week where we'll be able to actually identify which physicians' offices and which entities are going to be distributing the vaccine.
And there is still some time to figure out logistics, as the CDC doesn't make their recommendations until next week. Now, we also reached out to each school district. Right now, they are waiting on guidance from the health departments before moving forward with potentially setting up vaccine clinics inside schools. But as it looks right now, kids will be able to start getting shots, if not late next week, then the following week. I'm Lauren Verno, Channel 4, the local station.